Hi everybody, it's me, Corey T, and in this video we're going to be talking about if we need to heal or not before we manifest a relationship or a specific person. It's something that I get asked about all the time and that I've noticed is a really interesting and important thing to talk about because it can create a lot of confusion and urgency in the process of creating whatever it is that you want, especially when it comes to a relationship. So before I get into this video, I just want to remind you that there are about 24 hours left of my 50% discount on my 8-hour package, which comes with direct message support. So if you would like to use that and you'd like to take advantage of that deal, which will never happen again, then use 8 hours, the discount code, and you will be able to get that 50% off in the next 24 hours. Okay, so do you need to heal? Honestly, my opinion is that how does anyone know when they've actually healed anyway? Right? So whenever I got into the relationship with my partner, I thought I'd done a lot of work, I'd realised a lot of things, but I didn't know what I didn't know. I didn't know what was yet to come up in the relationship, and I could never have known that. I couldn't have known that before it came up, right? I got really triggered. So many unhealed parts of me were brought to the surface through being in the relationship. And so, yes, we can do a lot of work on ourselves. And when you're single, it's the best opportunity. It's such a great opportunity to get to know yourself, to really affirm who you are, to get to know your boundaries, your limits, the things you enjoy doing, all of that stuff. It's such a great time and opportunity for you to get to know you, right? So you can do that on your own, and you can learn about self-love, and you can do affirmations, and you can do all these things that really help you to define who you are and your expectations of relationships, and also look at your beliefs about relationships that may have hindered you in the past. You can work with a coach to do that kind of thing, who can mirror back to you. You know, this is something that I do with my clients, mirroring back to you what your beliefs might be about relationships so that you can start to consciously use your higher mind to change them. But there are some things, in my opinion, that you honestly don't know that you don't know. Life is going to trigger you. Things are going to trigger you in your life, and especially in relationships. And it's not actually the purpose of a relationship for it to go in to just being smooth sailing and easy. Relationships are there to challenge us, to help us grow into better people, better versions of ourselves. We will be growing and healing, and being triggered in the relationship is just part of it. So in my opinion, you can't really expect yourself to be fully healed, because honestly, I don't know if anyone really ever is. But there's a lot of work that you can do yourself. But I don't want you to feel obsessed and worried about, am I healed yet? You know, because that can lead you into this, very introspective, urgent state of, I need to know what's wrong with me, when there really is nothing wrong with you. Okay, you have normal reactions and habits and patterns that you've developed maybe from childhood, but don't be under the impression that just because you have those means that you can't have a relationship and you can't have a successful relationship. Relationships are a place for you to heal as well as being on your own. So in my opinion, I think I've made it pretty clear now, you don't actually need to fully heal, and no one can know if you actually have or not anyway, but you will transform through doing, self-reflection and inner work. But just don't do it to the point where you're actually obsessed with it and you feel urgent and worried that life's not changing, it must be because I'm not healed, or any of this stuff. Because it just makes you not feel good about yourself. And the thing to remember is that you are perfect as you are now, and that there's no right time. In my opinion, the right time is the time that it happens, right? And we don't know when that's going to be. But you might not feel completely healed. You might go into a relationship anxious or avoidant or anything. You might do that, and that's okay. That's your then playing ground to work on yourself from there. There's no right or wrong. There is no right or wrong. There is no specific place to be, you know, for you to go into a relationship. But yes, in the meantime, between now and when a relationship happens and your specific person talks to you again or whatever, it is an opportunity for you to get to know yourself, for you to learn about self-love, for you to learn about boundaries, for you to really, really start to affirm who you are so you can take that person into a relationship. And that is a healthier place to be if you've noticed patterns and you're able to take responsibility for the way that you've shown up in the past. You taking responsibility is a really powerful thing that you can do. But yeah, in essence, I don't think that there's I'm done healing now I can be in a relationship. And also some people feel like they've got to that point and where's the relationship? You know, like it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. It's just trusting and allowing and doing the things that you can for you to feel good, whether you're in a relationship or not. In a relationship or not, your job is for you to feel good about yourself and about your life, okay? And that's got to be the case whether you're with someone or not. So you might as well start doing that now and continue doing it when you're in a relationship. And I suppose looking at content about relationships can give you some good like grounding and a good idea of like the mindset that you can have to go into a relationship with, so that you're prepared for the fact that you will be triggered. You're prepared for the fact that you will have differences and that it won't always be sunshine and rainbows, so that you're not like, oh my God, what's going on? And you don't react with your old childhood wounding that you might have done before. That's how you start breaking patterns, with that awareness. Okay, so I do think that there's so much great information about there, but don't consume it to an obsessive degree where you're feeling like there's something wrong with you. In essence, that's what I think. So I hope you found this video useful. If you'd like any one-to-one support, then you can find all the information in the links below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.